Yo! A couple of months ago I made a video talking about the Baltics. In it I mentioned two cities with rather amusing names. Ogre Latvia, you know, like Shrek the Ogre, and Pussy Estonia, which I was later informed by the comment section that this literally means gun. Interesting. There's actually quite an outstanding amount of places in this world with very silly names, especially in that country that really loves guns. Examples include OK Oklahoma, Unalaska, Alaska, Accident Maryland, wonder what happened there, Concrete Washington, which, get this, was created from the 1909 merger of Baker and Cement City, both located near the Washington Portland Cement Company. Uncertain Texas, named like that because it was uncertain whether this was in Texas or not. Spoiler alert, it's in Texas. North of the United States, we have Canada. Have you ever wondered why it's named Canada?
No.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. Apparently it comes from the Iroquoian word Canada, which means village. Some idiot Frenchman back in the 16th century came to Canada, heard the locals referring to their village as Canada, and he thought to himself, that's how they must refer to this land. And that, my friends, is why the second largest country in the world is actually named village. Now across the Atlantic to England. There's quite a few amusing places you can visit here. How about Penistone, Cockermouth, or even Titty Hill, West Sussex? Although keep in mind, you may need a gooning license to visit this place. Or I shit you not, the hamlet of Shitterton, aka Farmstead on the Stream, used as an upper sewer. Okay, let's see. This is Shitterton, England. Definitely not City Run. That place doesn't smell this bad. Mainland Europe also has a few vulgar names, like Biche, the capital of Pays de Biche, France. It's got a huge fortress, there to protect all the beaches obviously. They also have Anus, not to be confused with the city of Moncoul. Yes, that's how it's pronounced, which in French means my anus. As you can imagine, there are places in this world that sound strange in the native language, such as Pisen, Germany, Voutiro, a village in Greece, Bangkok's really long name, which I'm definitely not reading. Not reading this one either. Smack dab in the middle of Brazil, there's Lagoa Confusao. Not sure what's so confusing about this place, but I guess after a couple of caipirinhas, everything becomes confusing. Anyway, let me give you some advice. Whenever you're in an argument and somebody tells you, "Oh, go to hell," you say, "With pleasure." Because apparently there is a hell in Norway, and it gets very, very, very cold, unlike conventional hell. Relatively close to hell are the two very imaginatively named villages in Sweden, A and Ö, two letters of the alphabet that are also words in the supposed Swedish language. This one you've definitely heard about before. Fuging, Austria. Yes, they changed the name. This village received so much attention because of the epic funny name that the municipality decided to change it slightly. That will keep them from stealing the signs. Still funny though. I'm really surprised though that not many people have heard of Horny Police in Czechia. It's really picturesque as well. Only behave yourself a little bit if you ever go to this place. If I were you, I wouldn't commit any crimes here. Another really popular one is Batman, Turkey. The name has nothing to do with the Dark Knight though, or the other way around. Although that hasn't stopped the mayor of Batman from trying to sue Warner Brothers. Did you know there's a city right next to Moscow called Vladimir? Straight up flipping Vladimir. Your average toothless drunk Russian. What's next? Gary? You. Puts on the water.
I am under the water.
When we talk about places with totally unserious names, we cannot exclude Australia, the land down under. Who could forget the classics like Boom-Boonga and Wooloo-Mooloo? The second one is right next to the Sydney Opera House. Imagine Deadass being like, "Yeah, I'm from Wooloo-Mooloo, Sydney." Well, at least you're not from Titibong. Yeah, Australia also has these gooner names because of the Commonwealth and stuff. This tip here, right across of Kangaroo Island, has got a beach called Foul Bay. There is a Foul Bay in Barbados also, and it looks even worse. Allegedly, there's a cave in this huge ass country called... Well, it wasn't there last year. The reason being some guy passing through a caveless area. The next year, somehow a cave had materialized there. And he thought, well, it wasn't there last year. And I wholeheartedly believe him. That hole appeared out of thin air. Look guys, they named an island after you. Nah, I'm just kidding, you guys are cool. you are appreciated. Yeah, that's about it. Feel free to comment funny place names from your country. I will make sure to read them during bedtime and giggle like a lobotomite.